Hey guys, Dirtbag Gaming here, the channel for casual raiders. Today we're going to be going over a champion spotlight with Nethril, one of my favorite dudes that I pulled the one time. Didn't really know anything about him. I just saw his skills and I was like, this guy could be my auto team in PvP and definitely a clan boss champion. So we're going to go over his skills, masteries, artifacts. It's going to be a little bit longer video because he's good in almost everything in the game. So let's get right into it. First we got his skills. So he's got a 3-hitter A1, which automatically start thinking of the Fire Knight, you start thinking of the clan boss, you start thinking of like anything that you need multiple hits, like putting up buffs. So he's definitely good in all those. He's got a 3-hitter that has a 50% chance if it's booked out. Legendary books I know are hard to come by. He's one of my first legendaries, so that's why I like put a lot of books into him, or whatever I had, until I realized that I should probably save the books, you know, instead of just using them all on DPS champions. But 50% chance of placing a 5% poison, a good poison, for 2 turns. So that's why he would be good for the clan boss if you build him for clan boss, war master, or the multi-hitter for the masteries. What do we got? Instead of Helm Smasher, you bring in this Giant Slayer. So Giant Slayer has 30% chance of inflicting damage. Basically, it's for 3-hitter. So that one or this one would be for like a 1-hitter, 1 or 2-hitter. So obviously you want to bring him down to the Giant Slayer if you're going to be using for the clan boss. That's why the A1 is so good. It does hit pretty hard in PvP, which we'll go over. The second one is the attacks all enemies. Has a 50% chance, 60-75% booked up of placing a stun debuff on all enemies for 1 turn. Has a 30% chance to decrease speed if the stun is in place. So having him with accuracy in PvP is definitely key. If you're going to use him instead of just nuking everybody, you can try and nuke, and then if they don't die, they're stunned or decrease speed. You can book that down to a 4-turn cooldown, but obviously you need a lot of books. And obviously, the next one is also AoE. Attacks all enemies, decreases the turn meter by 75%. So this is clutch. I wish they did this in the PvP aspect, just because if you do this, they don't get stunned all the time. And if he is like your go second guy, or your second in line, like you speed him up, you go second, you want to try and either slow the team down by decreasing the turn meter, that way your whole rest of the team can go, or it does this one. I mean, it automatically does this one in PvP, and sometimes it doesn't work because they're still faster than your slower hitters. So, but those are his 3 skills. They do hit fairly hard, and the masteries that we have him in, you already saw a little bit, but we brought him down to Helm Smasher for that 50% chance to decrease some armor if it does hit, and you know, just normal PvP for that. And then the accuracy, or we got this down to here just to kind of give me more with the poisons. Doesn't work for the stun, but does work with the decreased defense and the poisons. And I just wanted him to have accuracy because he's not a guy that's going to survive long in PvP because he doesn't have a ton of health or defense. But his artifacts, 3 set. We have the increase attack and ignore some damage. So we have the crit damage, and then we have the accuracy. So for his attack, I just wanted to get him up to 100% crit rate, a bunch of attack, and accuracy. So he's kind of a tough guy to build because you need a lot of stuff to build him, like a lot of different attributes. His helmet, more speed, attack percent, a lot of attack percentage, but we got the crit rate gloves, and we got attack, so 60% attack on the chest piece. Don't have a lot of good stats for this. It's defense and HP, but we did get some basic, you know, I could probably switch this out for a better one, but that's the best one we had at the time. And then speed boots, so a little bit more crit. This is an accuracy banner. If you wanted to go strictly DPS, or for the clan boss, you can do defense if you have enough accuracy, but I needed the extra 78 accuracy to get it, you know, above 220. But he's PvP guy, so he needs a lot more than 220. So I got him up to 246. The ring is obviously crit damage ring because he's attack base and attack for the ring. These are his total stats. Not a ton of speed. Definitely could boost that up, but he's my go second guy, so I have him in a team for go second. So I don't really care about the speed. I could probably switch up the gear a little bit, put Savage Set on him to hit a lot harder, and kind of reduce the speed a lot, just because once he gets rezzed up, he goes first anyway. So then we have the 100% crit rate, 159 crit damage, and 246 accuracy. But this is pretty good on the attack. Again, this is like an average champion, but we got 4,500 on the attack damage, so that's good. Cool, so let's get into what he's good in. So let's pull up the battles. We'll throw him in some PvP real quick. I was testing out this matchup right here. This is my Go second team. So if I line this up, he's really good for the 3v3 team as well because he hits hard, does stuns, and can reduce turn meter. So we'll go right into it. If you want him on auto, just know he's going to do his A2 to try and stun first. So let's see if we can survive here. This guy, Rhodos, always goes after my Cardinal. He has a vendetta against her. Like, no matter where she is, he's always going damage against her. So let's res these guys up. We're going to do the stun first. So we did the stun and then reduce speed, but she's automatically going to go because of Cardinal. Let's get rid of some buffs. Actually, I might die because of Rhodos. Speed up the team. Just kidding. Everybody gets rezzed up. Alright, cool. Let's try that again. The other time I won that one. Alright, so this is a team that I was trying to beat earlier, before making the video. This is a Go second team, obviously. With him coming in, he's going to do his A2 if you have him on auto. But Hegemon's always going to go first. This guy I just hate so much. He's so good in PvP. I wish I had one. And he always goes after Cardinal. So, res these guys up. She didn't die, so if I do this, maybe I can last one more turn. Not. Alright, so survive that round. So we'll res them all up. Goes based off the order, so if I reduce this, let's slow it down, see how much damage he does with no buffs. 29, 24, and I think like 19. But we'll res these guys up, and then debuff. Alright, cool, so killed a bunch of them. And then you'll see his 3-hitter on Rhodos, see how much he does there, because obviously 3-hitters are good. I would do this not against Rhodos, but against everybody else, you just do that next, so he's got 2 AoEs. Alright, so weak affinity, so it didn't do too much damage. And here's where Rhodos just kills everybody. Yeah, so good job, Rhodos. You're OP. Alright, so how do we beat this team? So not good showing off Nethril, but let's see what he does in the DPS side of it. So if we're bringing the normal team, we'll do an AoE nuke and see how much he can hit for. So we're going to boost up his attack, turn meter, reduce their defense. I love the basher. If you have a basher, definitely use a basher. Just puts everything on cooldown. Alright, so slow this down. We got 2 weak people. But if we do this, he hit 4, 60, 79, and 90k. So, like I said, hits pretty hard. And if they survive, he stuns them. Let's try another team. This team. Make your artifacts. Speed that up. Alright, cool. So again, if you put this on auto, he will do his A2 first. And just nukes everybody. Trying to see who can get stunned. Let's try this one. So we got pretty tanky team. 170k, I'm at 130k. So we're definitely going to go first, but we'll see if some people get stunned this turn. I'm only trying to show off that he can actually stun people, but he just kills everybody. Alright, auto. Slow it down. Let's see how much this A3 hits for. So A3 is going to hit 4. Not bad. Still around 60k for his A3. So if they do survive the next turn, you got the A3 to come in to kind of reduce all their turn meters. So look, I'm going again because all their turn meters got reduced. So we'll speed up. Drop just a single attack. Him, I wish I could not attack, but we'll attack this guy. Okay, cool. So then, crap. No! Should have killed him. And then the A2. 37k. So, hits hard. Very, very good arena champion. So we got him, again, use him in the arena. My first build with him, I'll tell you guys, if you have him strictly for like your go second guy, I did, let me pull him up real quick. He had just the fastest speed, so I put him right after the Arbiter. So it would be Arbiter, and then he would go next. If you do it on manual, you can do this to kind of reduce the turn meter, so that way your faster team or your slower team members can go next. But I wanted an auto champion, so he wasn't good on auto because he did this skill. And with obviously no buffs up, he just isn't going to hit as hard. And there's always like a lot of shields and stuff like that. But I kind of reduced it and said, hey, I just want him to do so much damage. So I did, I took all the speed gear off and I put this gear on, and now I'm using him as like a go second champion, where if he dies, no matter who cares, I'll bring him back, and then he comes in and just stuns everybody or reduces their turn meter. So that's a second option if you want him to go really fast. Like let's say you're in the beginning of arena, you put him in, you make him like your second champion, and then you just kind of control the other team as best as possible. So throw him in some dungeons. I told you he was good in Ice Golem. Dragon, he's not good in because of the weak affinity. Fire Knight, he's phenomenal in. He made my run a little bit faster. Like I think I did like a minute 58 run one time with him. But if we do like a quick run for this, he has the 3-hitter, so he's going to help with the shield with the A1. He's going to help take the shield down with 3 hits. He's going to put up poison. He's going to reduce the turn meter. Like he's an all-around really good champ of the Fire Knight. And he's a good affinity. He's going to get you through the waves because he controls them so well. He puts up the stuns. If you have books on him, he's just going to reduce the cooldowns on everything, so it goes even faster. So, not really paying attention to the damage. I don't have a lot of debuffs up. Just the extra 20% from Bad L. We just did a video on him. Awesome, awesome champion to kind of help you through everything. But again, Nethril, if you have him, he's going to help you progress. He's going to help you in arena. Probably going to get you your Arbiter if you don't have her yet. Spiders. Is he good in spiders? So, again, he does the 3-hitter A3, or A1. He'll reduce the turn meter on the spider, so yes, by 75%. And he'll stun the little spider thingies. So, yes, he is good in spiders. If you kind of use him as like a CC guy, for all the little spiders. So if you have him as like the 5th guy, if you don't have like the like 2 cold hearts or royal guard or anything like that, like he'll do a ton of damage, help you get through the spiders. Like I said, all around good CC champion. I don't even think like I got hit that much because he just controls the entire board. And look, we got to the Fire Knight in a minute and 30 seconds. And again, for me, a casual raider, that is good. But there was his 3-hitter. You got Razen's 3-hitter. Fuse him. Cold Hearts. I hate when they do that. So they just wasted both freaking Heart Seekers on him. Yeah, freaking Cold Hearts. God damn it. Probably should have put this on manual just to get through this, or I'll just fast forward the video. So he's also going to put up the slow speed. So that's awesome for the boss. And then here come the Heart Seekers. Put this back on auto. When you make teams like this, you just want to make sure that you have a 100% success rate. That way you can just put it on 30 auto for the day and kind of do your runs if you're in a tournament. I usually don't do Fire Knight unless there's a tournament going on. He does drop pretty good Savage gear, so that's good if you need the Savage gear. But most of the time, he's just going to be done for tournaments. So put it back on auto. Like he'll do it. Like again, you guys know that if you do this on manual, it's just time consuming. But it will work on auto. I just, for the video, I want it to go a lot faster. Probably should have saved that one. And dead. Cool. Alright, so that probably would have been like a 4-minute run, which usually with this setup, it's going to be that. And now he's also good in the ice golems. So the waves are why he's going to carry you to the boss. I just did this. It was like I forget the minute. It was like 2 or 3 minute run. But him just clearing the waves for you, because he's not a weak affinity on the ice golem. So you'll see having this girl in there just kind of makes your run. So whoever you put with this team, as long as you have like her, the run's going to be so simple, because she puts the provoke up or she blocks the buffs, so these guys can't put their reflect damage buffs up. So you reduced everybody's turn meter there. So your whole team gets to go again. Everybody got provoked, so they're not going to put it up anyway. Puts up some poisons. And then Rotos just kills everybody. Put up some more poisons. And we are at the boss. Okay, so again, he's going to help out with these ads. He's going to do a ton of damage to the boss. Block. Oh, need that block revive. This run, you'll see that everybody's going to die, besides like Rotos and Draco, because they have like the life steal, and he just heals a crap ton. But I'm going to see. Alright, so reduce the turn meter on him. But with this, doesn't really matter, because once he gets to a certain point, he's just going to attack you anyway. So no matter how much turn meter you're doing, it's still going to do the attack. He dies. And then I'll fast forward to the end so you guys can see how much damage he does. So I have an auto team for Ice Golems. 2 minute, not bad for an Ice Golems team. But he did 800,000 damage. So again, he's going to help you through the waves. If you're not going to build him tanky, which obviously I didn't, he's not going to survive that often for the clan boss unless you have a healer. I have no healer in this team. I just wanted to go through, do whatever, have a good success rate, and then move on. What else? Like I said, spiders. Spider 20 is going to help you clear the stuff. The spiderlings, do some poisons. Minotaur, phenomenal. All the keeps most of the time. Very, very good CC champ. Alright. So you saw him in PvP, you saw him in dungeons. Faction Wars helped me get to the end of the Undead Crypt and Faction Wars. Very, very good with the CC and damage and everything, because obviously having a bad L definitely helps, but he's definitely going to help you clear that. Campaign run, I just did it a couple seconds ago. It was, I think, like a 20-second run, because he's got 2 AoEs, so he's going to get you through the first 2 waves pretty quickly. No ore. So he's going to get you through the first 2 waves quickly, and then the third wave, it's going to be slower just because he's got single attackers. You'll see. First wave dead, second wave dead, and then last wave kill somebody, and then all these guys go. That's why it's slow. I mean, these guys are level 37, and those 2 have to attack. So if you got them for campaign and you're newer, you can use them. 23 seconds, not bad. Sometimes my Kale runs it that much. So, guys, tell me what you guys think about him. If you got him, if you pulled him, what you're going to use him for. I definitely like him. He's a cool looking guy too. He's got like a twin brother he's like red for his twin brother. But leave a comment below what you guys are using him for. If you have any questions on him, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe. A lot more videos to come. And if you do subscribe and you suggest somebody that you want me to do like another video, this guy's getting up there. He's leveled him up to 6-star, but he's going to be soon. Let me know. And guys, I appreciate your time. Thanks for sticking with us, and enjoy the rest of your week.